From your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast weather update.
As a medical director, I work closely with all our providers as well as the nursing staff to ensure we provide top-notch quality care for all our residents. Seeing every resident achieving their goal and being satisfied with our care gives me a lot of pride to be part of the team of preferred care at EPSI.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. Happy Monday. We are going to be seeing the return of more rain on the way. It's really kind of isolated to the first half of this week. Our rainiest day looks to be about Wednesday, and then Thursday and into next weekend we are looking a little bit drier. We are also seeing some more mild weather on the way. The highs will be in the 70s and 80s this week. Think back to the end of last week and the first half of this weekend where we saw temperatures feeling like 101 if not 100 degrees out there. So we're finally going to be a bit cooler this week, and we are continuing to track the tropics. We do have Hurricane Lee working its way through the Atlantic, and we're keeping a close eye on the forecast track for that. This morning temperatures are already in the 60s, a few spots a tiny bit warmer in the 70s, so it's fairly mild out there to start the day, but we won't be really seeing those temperatures skyrocket for this afternoon. Like I mentioned, we're tracking the chance for some rain. The rainiest or gloomiest day looks to be about Wednesday, but both today and tomorrow you still have a chance for some isolated showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms. The timing for that for today is going to be right around 2 to 5 o'clock is when we're going to see that activity start to kind of line up and race across our area, but most of the day does look dry. If you were thinking about heading down the shore, you should be good to go, but just keep an eye on the sky during the late afternoon and into the evening, as some of those storms do tend to kind of head towards the coastline later this afternoon. Tomorrow, very similar conditions, but the rain chances are slightly lower, much more isolated activity. A lot of it is going to stay further off to the west and kind of brush up to the north, but we're still going to see a small opportunity for some quick showers for your Tuesday. So right now, a couple of clouds out there. We'll see some more sunshine before those storms start to fire after about 2:30, again starting from the west, kind of pushing their way further east. So everybody has an opportunity for this rain, but it still is going to be extremely hit or miss. We clear out overnight tonight. We're starting off tomorrow with a lot of sunshine out there, beautiful clear skies, and then again those storms are going to mostly stay out to the west, but you might see one or two stray cells try to push into Jersey. Hurricane Lee continuing its trek across the Atlantic. It's been going sort of back and forth with its intensity, category 4 for most of the day today, and then as it slowly makes that turn up to the north, we're going to see the intensity start to wind down. There is some cooler weather kind of sitting just off the east coast that's going to help to kind of tamper down some of that energy for this storm, and you can see that by about midweek is when it makes that turn to the north. By about Friday it should be off of the Carolinas, moving northward towards the northeast. We're going to keep a close eye on Lee as it continues its track closer towards the continental United States. Looking at your 7-day forecast, after about Wednesday, we do look a lot drier out there. Temperature is getting down into the 70s for this week, so if you were looking for the cooler, almost fall-like weather, you're going to be seeing a quick glimpse of that later on this week, coming up in just a couple of days. Okay, hope you enjoy the rest of your morning. I'll be checking in with you later on.